Hey everyone, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Dodger Stadium. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
All right, ready to get underway. And now up for Washington, C.J. Abrams. The pitch. That missed by a lot. And this one is off and running. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
One ball, one strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And another ball. And misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here's Lane Thomas. First offering, and it just misses.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
The 1-0. Breaking ball through there for a strike. That one's in there, and it's 1-2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
One down, base is empty. And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 1 out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 gone.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Joey Gallo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two outs. And that's outside. Ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Two outs, base is empty. just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not. Look, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. And another ball.
He never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch way upstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
At the belt and fires. That clips the corner.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap.
And down on strikes he goes. Out number 3. So one left for Washington, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal singing. And on the mound now, Mackenzie Gore.
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Bottom of the first. Mookie Betts will get us started. And the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That's down and in. And there's ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. Nobody out, runner at first. That misses. 2-1. Gets a piece and stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. Fights it off. You'll see another. Here's a 2-2. And that's outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
The batter now will be Will Smith. There's a strike. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That one hammered left field. That's back there. And forget it. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
One down. Here's Muncy to hit. Big time power. That's in there. Strike one. The pitch. Just missed. Still only one out here in the inning. Here's a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Two down, nobody on. Bounce to the left side. Abrams throws across the diamond, gets him easily, ends the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Eddie Rosario. The pitch. Popped in the air, left field. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. In there, and it's 0-1. Good eye right there.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Luis Garcia. And that's outside. Ball 1. 2 outs. Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Gore back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Gore, he's kind of interesting. You know, when you dig into the tendencies, he does a good job of limiting the hits, but the walks continue to be a problem. And here it comes. In there at the knees. Is it fair to say that a guy that sometimes will struggle with walks, that's the type of guy that is going to be inconsistent because the command isn't there?
Yeah, and you'll see that a lot with guys younger in their careers, that, you know, figuring out the command, figuring out the control, and understanding, you know, the difference between control and command. Control, I can throw strikes. Command says I can throw it where I want to in the strike zone.
And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Thomas makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Max Scherzer's a good example of that. A guy in Detroit, it took him a while to figure out how to control, how to command, and now he throws it where he wants to pretty much all the time. And strike two. In the air, left side. Rosario makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Nick Senzel.
Nick Senzel.
Here comes a pitch. Senzel in his 5th season in the 8th spot in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Kicks and fires. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. That one almost got him. And there's the automatic. And that one fouled off. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here's Victor Robles. Misses off the plate, and that is ball 1. The Dodgers leading by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings through that one for strike 1.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out.
And now 1 and 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
That just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
On the ground. Bats up with it. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches.
Gathers and throws to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in L.A., set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now it's Gavin Lux. As the lefty gets to work, and there at the knees. Strike 1. And ball 1. On the ground, right side. Garcia slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts now made his debut with the Red Sox in 2014 and actually hit a home run against the Dodgers in 2016.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Mookie is fantastic for baseball. A great player, big personality. He's played for some of the most popular teams in the league.
That one is upstairs. On the outside corner, that's strike 1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
And he deals. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. One down, base is empty. And that's just foul. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. On its way to the corner. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Turns and fires to Betts. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Line drive, caught. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. What a play. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Nationals nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Lane Thomas. And the right-hander back to work. Ball 1 there.
Well, these Nats just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Righty delivers. Caught him looking for the K.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success. Trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here's Joey Gallo. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. One down, base is empty, and there's a foul ball. The Nats hitless so far in the game. And that one hammered. That's back. Forget it. A monster shot to right. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. The hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Base is empty, 1 away, and here's the DH for Washington, Joey Meneses. And that's off the inside edge, and that's ball 1. The pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 8,
Eddie Rosario digging in for the Nationals. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. Fly ball down the line. Hernandez makes the grab, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. The pitch. In the air, left field. Rosario moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He circles the bases. It's 3-1.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to follow that type of approach.
Here's the center fielder, James Outman. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. In for a strike, 0-1. And now the lefty. That one pushed foul. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 away down.
Now batting.
And now Teoscar Hernandez struck out swinging his first time. Ripped towards third. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you get another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next for L.A., Chris Taylor. Gets the outside corner with that one. The 0-1 just off the outside edge. And another ball. Hernandez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner on the move in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Nats 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready now for the 5th inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Hebert Ruiz. The pitch. And that's outside. Ball 1.
You know, these Nationals, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Ripped to short. Betts whips it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Struck out swinging his first time.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That's in there. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Runner on at first with one gone. Nick Senzel digging in for the Nationals. That one missed. And the 1-0. Fouled off down the right side. The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. High fly ball right field. Hernandez hustling after it. Hernandez pulls it in on the run. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Fouled off. He was late. Swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. Nationals lead 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Kike Hernandez.
The right fielder, Kike Hernandez.
And a pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the second baseman, Gavin.
And stepping in is the speedy Gavin Lux. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. In the air, right field. Corrals it. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The shortstop.
So the batting order turns over. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch, and he just misses.
Count 1-0.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Betts into second.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The 0-1. On the ground to third. A dive. Nice stop to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Top of the 6th inning. Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. Abrams measures 6 feet 2 inches, 23 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Ohtani back to work. Bunt attempt popped up. Not in time. He bunts his way aboard to lead off the frame. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
And now up for Washington, Lane Thomas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And the pitch. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him swinging for the kill. Snuck the fastball by him.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Boom.
Off the mark there. And the count even 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
And now Joey Meneses. That one fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw on to Freeman, and that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Nats 1. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Will Smith.
Dodgers, the catcher,
And a pitch. And a foul ball. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the ball in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Mackenzie Gore gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Jose Ferrer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's Max Muncy. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. Strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. Now there's one away.
Well, that 0-2 slider was completely set up by the first two pitches of the at-bat where they went hard in. As a hitter, you got to be a little quick. You think that they're going to try to exploit you in that part of the plate, and they go away with the breaking ball. Very difficult to be able to get something to that pitch. So nice execution from start to finish for the 3-pitch strikeout.
And here is James Outman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The other way. That's a hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
One gone runner at first. Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
0-2 now. In the air out towards right center. And he makes the catch. And there's two away.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Chris Taylor.
Man at first, and now the DH, Chris Taylor. Snap throw to first. And he's back in safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the top of the 7th. Up now for Washington, Eddie Rosario. Ohtani back to work. Ball one.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 1-1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brusdar Graterol looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Trinan also throwing. Left-hand batter waits. And there's a ball.
2-2 the count.
On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Now
and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The Nationals trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Tap to first. Freeman steps on first for the out.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. 1 for 2. That misses. Ball 1. Just off the inside edge. That one misses. And now 3-0. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
So 2 down, and the batter now, Nick Senzel. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 1 left for Washington, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jordan Weems.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kike Hernandez.
The pitch. Hammer, base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter number 9, second
And up
baseman,
next for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux. Late with the swing there.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Garcia to second on a Gallo. There's 2.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Here's Mookie Betts now. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And that's too high. Swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That one ripped left field. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So man aboard, and next for LA, Freddie Freeman. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Breaking ball inside, and it's 2-0.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Man at second, and a good eye there. Will Smith would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And here it comes. And a 4-pitch walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. Last one wasn't even close.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 2 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Nats 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brusdar Graterol.
Brusdar Graterol.
So digging in, Victor Robles.
The center fielder.
This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And the 0-1. Foul ball there. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. That misses, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 gone.
That slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
So the lineup flips over, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Right-handed reliever comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
Just misses with that one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next offering is downstairs.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Ripped it third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That's outside. And now 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The Dodgers leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. And another ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Nats 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Robert Garcia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here comes Max Muncy. He's already homered here in this one.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes a pitch. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Slider misses outside. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And he deals. And delivers outside. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And misses inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 2nd out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Getting him straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the Dodgers are set down in order.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Evan Phillips.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Just missed. That one not close. 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Meneses, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2 with the count.
And the righty deals. Cuts at it and misses. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Rosario at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And it's fouled away. Phillips is just one strike away. That's down and in.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
4-1 the final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Nationals, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.